Hey, this is DrRic with the tutorial on exercise. I'm not going to take the place of an exercise physiologist or a physical therapist. My suggestion is to just get out there and move. The three ways that I usually impact people are to change nutrition, change or develop a grounding skill, a relaxation skill, and then move or change the activities that you're currently doing so it's more sustainable. So, leaving the details of developing an exercise program aside, my usual suggestion is with my gifted athletes, my people that exercise already, try to form or incorporate some movement, some walking programs, a hiking program. Most of you who know me realize that I love yoga, I love hiking, I like being out in nature. I think it calms down, no matter how stressed out or depressed or anxious my patients are. If you get in tune with nature and you listen, it slows things down, makes it easier for you to get through your average day once you leave nature. Walking does not hurt the knees. Most people can do walking. Even with a walker you can do walking. I'm in Deer Grove Forest Preserve in Palatine just to again talk about how to incorporate some different plans of movement. So if you're an exerciser already, try to slow down. Walking in this area, whether it's a park, and I'll show you the rest of this. So whether it's a park or whether it's going deep into a trail in our national forests, the idea would be to develop a program, have regularity, have repetition. So if you can at least pick during your exercises, or at least with your exercises, 3 days a week to start out, 20 minutes. It's not much to ask, it doesn't carve too much time out of your normal exercise routine. And usually if it's a walking program, setting the time, walking 10 minutes, at the 10-minute mark turning around wherever you are, even if you enjoy it, and going back to your homes, going back to your car, going back to your workplace. That's 20 minutes, easy. I also like to turn off technology. I think if you're waiting for a phone call, the 10 minutes is supposed to be calming. Waiting for a phone call interrupts everything. So you should always keep some form of communication just for safety's sake. But if you can try to incorporate turning off technology, listening to nature, 10 minutes up, 10 minutes back. That would be the easiest way to start. Now for my avid hikers, 20 to 30 minutes of an intense hike would be great. I'm going to go investigate that pathway over there, but it's not necessary. For my folks that don't exercise, this is easy. You find your local forest preserve, and those of you, again, I've posted it in blogs. The easiest way to do it is you go to Google Earth. Yeah, hopefully those of you who have internet, and you're probably watching this from the internet, but Google Earth, you put your location in, it zooms in with satellite feed, and you slowly expand out. You look for patches of green. If you see a patch of green, zoom in on that patch of green, see if it's a forest preserve in your local area or a reserve of some sort. Even a golf course. You can walk the periphery of the golf course and still get the benefit of green, of blue, of quiet. So that's what I would suggest for searching. As far as the exercise routine, 3 days a week, introduce it. It's now about 50 to 60 degrees in Chicago. It's going to get colder, but really just throw on a parka, insulation, gloves, and you get out, a hat. In the summertime, shorts, mosquito repellent, you get out. So the idea is you should be able to do this wherever you are, whether in Florida or in the northern states, 20 minutes, well protected and suited for the weather, 10 minutes out, 10 minutes back, 3 days a week. If you love it or fall in love with it, even further, 5 days a week. If you have no time, at least once a week. But if you develop a rhythm to it, then again, you can hopefully get tolerance, the knees won't hurt, you'll know your speed. The average person walks about 2 to 3 miles an hour. Some of my anxious folks like to take the trail at 3 to 5 miles an hour. I think it's worth it to slow down a bit, but again, everybody's sustainability is different. So if you love walking fast, fine, just turn off technology and relax a little bit. If you have to walk slow because of your knees or your hips, fine. Just pick a path and a place that's safe. Soft ground, not too much on the concrete, and away from traffic. So this is DrRic. hopefully you've been able to pick up something, or at least start with the framework of how to incorporate an exercise routine. And again, the easiest exercise routine is walking. You don't have to run. Add it to your current routine, and you'll see hopefully that you might enjoy your new exercises beautifully, or you might enjoy your old exercises even with more depth.